Hello, welcome ladies and gents from North America. I bid you greetings. We're here and I had to think of what to say there.
I was waiting for adieu. I was like,
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't usually say this before you say farewell or something, I don't know. Well, it's a good start here today on FACEIT TV for the North American FACEIT League. Joining me is Halvor, of course, Vendetta. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Nice.
Can't complain.
Fantastic. All right, guys, so let's check out what games we have in store for you for today's North American selection, our selection of North American matches here for the FACEIT League. So we have a situation here where we got Liquid kicking things off against X-Elevate. And Liquid on Cobblestone, I got to say, that is pretty sexy. I'm looking forward to that as a starter after seeing them playing in Stockholm on that map. Luminosity Complexity, it's going to be an interesting one as well. You never know what to expect when Semphis is at the helm. So that's going to be a fun one as well. And Infernos, I imagine we'll see a lot of mid-rushes. And then finally kicking things off with a Cloud9 Liquid. I don't know why I said kicking off.
Yeah.
It's usually a
Kicking
start.
off the third game.
I'm doing everything backwards today.
Yeah.
So it's backwards, it's opposite night, backwards night. So Cloud9 Liquid on Cash, that's going to be a fantastic finish as well. So I'm actually looking forward to all these matches. These are all going to be good, I think. And should be interesting to see how things turn out. And I think we should look at the rankings. Let's see how the teams are actually doing. Who is where, who needs to do what, and who is having a bad time. Well, okay, oh yes, of course Winterfox having a bad time, but they have a special story going on there. They've got three players stranded in Europe. Of course they are essentially all Europeans.
They're the weird team trying to play the any division from Europe, pretty much. That's what they've gone for. And
it's not, yeah, that's a tough ask, and it is definitely not ideal. So they are not doing so well. Complexity, I think, not doing nearly as well. I think they would be the more of a shocking kind of results-wise. 1-3. That's definitely not too good. And Liquid have only played one match. Usually Liquid completely smash everybody, but so far it's been a great showing from Cloud9, as we can see. 4 wins, 0 losses. So looking pretty good up there. Is also Luminosity, who are doing quite well. And well, I mean, today against Complexity, I would expect Luminosity to win that one. But again, you never quite know with Semphis's calling and how he directs the team, because it's chaos. The guy loves chaos.
Well, yeah, no, he probably has a similar. There's a player in Dota 2 called Eternal Envy, funnily enough, also from Canada, who has this mindset around the game, like when stuff is starting to go bad for you, you just want to make everything so weird that the guys winning start questioning themselves as to what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
just trying to go next level mind games. Maybe that's what Semphis doing from time to time.
Semphis is certainly next level. Well, as far as things go with the rankings there, I got to say, I think it's all as expected, generally speaking. Yeah. So let's jump into the picks for our alpha draft. Oh yes. Now Liquid are playing twice.
Yeah, and I think that's key.
Yeah, we just got to go Liquid here. I mean, of course they're really expensive, but let's see how many Liquid
as
players
for the
can fit
KDA on Nitro.
6.6. 6.6.
What?
Excuse me. You what? Who's allowed this?
How can we
just go over Nitro? How has this happened?
How can we not have Nitro on the team then?
Well, we have a Cash coming up, so we need a Leash. Leash is the Cash Meister.
Okay.
We also have a Liquid Cobblestone, and man,
Hika's going to be good on any map. Yeah. I feel like.
And I have to say, I love the Elise Nitro combo as well. But they're all good. Like, you can't really go wrong. You can't really go wrong with picking any
Team Liquid is the easy choices team. They got 2 games.
Yeah.
I know one guy who I will have on my team regardless. That's Fur.
Oh yeah, you want Fur?
Yeah, Fur is he just has to be there.
Okay, we go. Whoa.
We're picking Fur twice.
Oh, pretty That's how badly you want calm down, man. Calm down.
It's the coffee, man. The coffee shakes.
Okay, what do we got next? Can we actually fit any more Liquid players on there and just get some super cheapos?
Is there anyone from Liquid who are cheap? Just judging from how they... Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah.
I guess Fugly would make more sense, because then we have a few more dollars than... let's see what we can get now. So, hey, that's not so bad. 2 players, 6 cage. Who's the bottom of the barrel? Who's on the bottom of the barrel?
Wait. Oh, no, that was team. For a second there, I was like, someone from Luminosity at 3K? Like, what?
I think they should be fairly cheap, though. Yeah, indeed. Oh, okay, we might have to rework things slightly. Okay, so Elevator playing Liquid on Cobble. I do not expect that to go well for them.
Yeah. No, I think that's a fair assessment.
So I would like to get some players from Complexity here. Don't know, Reese. No. No. We're keeping all the Liquid guys. We're going to make this work. Somehow. Okay.
I guess you can go with one, like, just, is Peter the cheapest one?
No,
okay, we've got
no, but he's probably gonna kill dudes.
Well, I guess all of the Elevate guys
right?
are super cheap, so who do you think is gonna do least poorly versus Liquid? Who's gonna be the one guy who's nearing 1 KDA?
I don't know, man. Reese is just going in. He's just going in there. He's going in.
Yeah, are we trusting Reese on this? I mean, it really alleviates us of all.
I don't think we can do that. No. I don't think. Okay, wait. I think what we have to do is get rid of these two. Get rid of Peter. Get rid of Rue. Get rid of Fugly. Yeah, we unfortunately we can't go full Liquid here today. Okay, so we have to pick this fast. Okay. Let's go Complexity guys.
I think we need to scroll down.
Complexity guys. Okay, we can get two. Let's get Sanks and Rocker or something. Sanks and Rocker. Okay, boom. Yeah. Boom.
We got 7-3.
Okay.
And that leaves us with
we can
Strong
even
Gears.
get Semphis or something.
Or Strong Gears. I want to go with Strong Gears.
You want Strong Gears?
Yeah.
All right. Handsome as ever.
There you go.
He winked at me once. I'll remember that
for
the rest of my life.
I've shaken hands with him.
Well, aren't you, Mr. One-upmanship?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, guys, that's our pick for Alpha Draft. It's I hope we don't suck. As usual, we're terrible. So that's great.
I guess we kind of messed it up for EU as well. I think our EU team was pretty horrible.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
We won Unicorn.
Yeah, that's true.
That's really all that matters.
Yeah, true. That was actually really sick. We crushed Unicorn.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, it's time to see if we can crush the North American version of Unicorn, or rather the Unicorn for North America.
Yeah.
Those matches. Let's see if we can do that. So we'll jump into the Unicorn, and out of all these matches, as far as upset potential goes, I do not ever see Elevate taking down Liquid on Cobble. From what Liquid have been showing on Cobble recently, I think that is so incredibly unlikely. I would bet my house on it.
You know what?
Nothing against Elevate. I just think Liquid are so sick right now.
I actually think the best game to bet on is Cloud9 Liquid.
Okay, what are the odds? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, boom.
Simply because that's the only game I see where going a different way than the clear favorite.
No. None of that.
Not today.
Series.
We could have done it earlier.
Monkey.
I mean, I was good to go earlier today, but...
Wait. Is this... We're betting on Liquid here?
Or
betting
on
Cloud9?
Betting on
Liquid. Cloud9 have the worst odds, no? Okay.
No.
Okay. Whoa.
Cloud9 has really good odds.
Wow.
Like in terms of low odds, so...
Okay, I think we've got to go in.
What we want. We have to go for Liquid if we're going to bet, right? We're going to go big.
How many unicorns can we get? Can we... Let's put 30 in there.
How many did we win? We won like 40 on the first one?
Something
on Titan?
Like that,
yeah, so we can go half of it, like 20?
All right. All right.
Okay, Reese is going all out.
Going in. Yeah, that's
20?
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's not take our entire bankroll and throw it in the toilet.
Obviously, key lesson here, guys. Don't bet more than you can afford to lose.
Bankroll management.
Yeah. So now you know, right?
Bankroll management.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good skill set to have.
Lesson learned today as well. It's important to have like a proper theme around everything you do.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. All right, so Liquid Elevate will be the first match. It will be on Cobblestone. That's what we're going to be spectating shortly after the players are all on the server and we're ready to go there. Again, I saw Liquid, going into Stockholm and I had Sadikist. We're in the car going towards the event in the morning for the first day of games. I think Liquid may even have been playing on that day, and I was like, "Hey, man, I want to believe. I want to believe in Liquid. I love the brands."
Yeah.
Because coming from StarCraft, I absolutely love. Well, I don't. Well,
you know them. They're like
I know them.
They're
from
the home team, regardless, right?
Yeah.
They just feel like the home team, and you don't know why. I have no affiliation with Team Liquid whatsoever, but it's always been my team.
Yeah, I just love Liquid for some reason. The brand just speaks to me. I don't know why.
Same.
So they've already done. They've always done very poorly. You know, Adren was under a lot of fire. He's doing a very, very hard thing and like trying to find a way to basically play the AWP as the in-game leader, and he does it in a way that Carrigan doesn't do it. So like Carrigan likes to go ham. He likes to go in. He likes to be crazy with his AWP. That's not the style. Adren has the harder style, which is like I'm going to be tunnel vision, holding angles, but also calling for the team. He's like he's not really an explosive AWPer from what I've seen. No. So I would say it's a lot harder. And so people were all, you know, he wasn't performing. He had a lot of players that were coming up, at least from StarCraft, and he was picked up, and they had Daps in there at one point, and it was just general turmoil within the lineup. And then eventually they got Hiko in there, and I was like, I'm still not. I can't do it again. I can't do it against Staticus. I can't do it. I can't put everything. Yeah, no more heartbreak for me. And they ended up doing really, really well. Yeah. And it was the team play, the coordination, everything seemed to fit with this new lineup, at least in that one LAN. And only, you know, granted, there's only a couple best of threes, well, 3 best of threes, but still, I was impressed.
It's more than we've seen from them ever previously. So you have to take it for the positive sign that it is, right?
Oh yeah.
And I think just having a player like Hiko in the team is going to do a lot for you. If not necessarily bump the skill. You know, average skill of the team, which it does because Hiko's a really good player. Obviously, it's just gonna give you a bit of a rock in your team in terms of performance. Because Hiko pretty much never has a really poor game. He's always in there performing, getting frags, doing stuff for your team that's gonna be of some use, and that could really be helpful for guys like Elige, guys like Nitro. If they get off to rough starts, they start doubting themselves, that type of thing, then they can play off the fact that Hiko's not fazed by, the turmoil that's going on around.
Personality on the team.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's super
key. He can be kind of a leader, and that can also take pressure off of Adren.
And it's like I felt like that was one of the things missing from the team massively because I feel like Adren was the only mature influence on the team, but now Hiko is as well, and he's also a big personality within the team. Yeah. And he's a guy that can take the interviews. He's a guy that can like do all the branding and all this kind of stuff. Because you got the young guns in there. You got Nitro, you got Elige, Fugly as well, and under the kind of. I think that Adren brings a great approach and a great mindset and way of thinking about the game to the team.
Absolutely.
And Hiko brings that big personality and also experience. I think it's like this perfect mix and balance. It's very easy to say that, if they're doing well, it's like you rationalize it in some way. But yeah, I feel like it works. And so far, I'm excited now to watch them play. Of course, we don't know nearly as much about Elevate for obvious reasons. But as you guys can also attest to, the general community, we're saying, okay, we're not giving much in the way of chances here to Elevate, and it's not too much of a surprise. Liquid are pretty beast on Cobblestone.
Yeah, and I think that's the scary thing that Team Liquid showed during the qualifiers in Stockholm, that their Cobble is actually up to par. Actually, all of their maps are up to par to European level. They managed to qualify, right? So they're doing something right.
But that said, they did qualify into a group which has Titan, NIP, and Virtus.pro.
I think it's going to be
good luck, friends. Have a good time at the major.
I didn't even consider that fact because when I saw it, I was instantly focused on Titan. I was like, oh, they got that group again. That was the first thing that struck me.
And Titan is starting to look pretty good. And it's like funny because when they qualified in there, or getting qualifying spot, it's like they have not been looking good for quite some time. Even with the new lineup, it's only very recent that we're seeing sparks of brilliance from them. And of course today they were able to take down Fnatic. Online match, best of one, sure, but it does look like they're figuring it out. Yeah,
it's actually quite funny. That entire group hasn't been too impressive. If you go back a couple of months, it's VP, they can be all over the map. Normally they'd show up, so they'd be your probably favorite to take the group. Then you have NIP, that would be like, we're done with them. Like they're gone. There's no coming back from this. Same thing with Titan. Like it's over. This is like the 2013 teams. They're no longer relevant. And then you'd have Liquid, or I guess they have the stigma of being an NA team. So that group would have looked horrible a couple of months ago. And now it's probably the most competitive group in the entire major. And that's a pretty sick turnaround.
That's really cool, yeah. It's really, really cool. Yeah, all the teams there have made a lot of changes. NIP, their general apathy, and it's the big change. No one cares. We've got a VP who says they've been changing a lot of roles within the team, and that's really cool. You know, Snacks has always been experimenting a lot. Snacks is just a godlike player. Like he can do so much stuff. He's almost, I know people know that Snacks is great, but I feel like he gets almost underplayed sometimes, like how good he actually is. And then with somebody like Neo, he's always there to do more or less anything as well. So you actually have a lot of potential to just mix the team up, and I think they've been doing that to good success recently, and that's been very cool to witness. And Titan, that lineup, we know that lineup can be really, really sick. It's just waiting until Existence figures out how to use everybody, because it's so much better than the other lineup they had with Kenny S, where like Kenny S was like the focal point. He's like the linchpin. If he doesn't perform, if you pull him out, then everything collapses around him. Then that just didn't work at all, and it just doesn't work for a top team to be like that. And we can see that as a trend for all the top teams. You need 5 players who are all really sick, including the in-game leaders, and that's how the top teams do well. Yeah.
No, it's I mean, I'm just super excited really for that group. It's going to be absolutely amazing. The one thing that worries me is that for VP, who probably everyone looks at as the favorite for that group, is the fact that you mentioned they have a tendency to throw around their roles quite a bit and basically do different things at different times. Even though stuff has been working, they can easily swap things around because they're either someone starting to get slightly annoyed with what they're having to do over and over again, so they get a new thing to do, they rotate stuff around, and all of a sudden they hit a slump. I don't think they're going to do that in front of a major. I hope not. But they could also be a team that completely collapses in the most horrifying way.
We shall see. The pistol is live now, so we'll get to see some Liquid action. So let's jump into the game. What? Let's go TV's down. Oh, go TV delay. Okay, go to the delay. Okay, okay. So producer restart.
That was a brilliant transition.
Hey, I was like, transition. I've never done this before.
Instantly burnt.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. So we got like 90 seconds probably, maybe a minute.
Roughly, yeah.
So I can add a point here with. I knew I had a point. Oh, wait,
about
it's
Liquid?
coming. Yeah. So Liquid. One cool thing about this group for Liquid is that they, out of Cloud9 and them. Cloud9, I think they're 8-1 against Virtus.pro. They've 8 losses to 1 win against Virtus.pro. Virtus.pro are the kryptonite.
Oh yeah.
The absolute kryptonite of Cloud9. Cloud9 can basically beat everybody at the top level except Virtus.pro for some reason. But Liquid, on the other hand, they've shown a good ability against Virtus.pro. They don't seem to have like such a sticking point as Cloud9 seem to for some reason. And I know the Cloud9 issue with Virtus.pro is to their general just they don't really they're not sure why it is just yet. Still, I think we'll have to see how that develops.
It's kind of a similar issue they've had with. They just had it with every other team as well prior. Because I remember talking to Sean at Gfinity, probably the one that was in I want to say May.
Yeah.
May
now we're going to pistol.
Okay, no.